Hi everyone, Raven here from Financial Literacy Social Enterprise MoneyMind, and I've just found out that the broadcasting platform HAPS that I was using to broadcast across multiple platforms is shutting down. So I will probably start broadcasting live on Facebook, possibly here on YouTube as well. Let's see how it goes. But if you have been watching these videos, thank you so much for watching, liking, sharing, and for supporting the cause and mission of financial literacy around the world. So today's topic is, does your money frustrate you? We have a blog over at the website. You can see our website, www.moneymind.global, for free samplers, for full 1-hour courses on the topics of money mindsets, savings, budgeting, investing, wills, and legacy. And we have blog posts over there in case you just want to read about these topics that we talk about on the videos. So the blog post is going to be up after I post this video, and the content is about, does your money frustrate you? Now, the view that I take on this is that there are external factors in our lives and in our money lives that we can't control, like taxes or interest rates and these types of things that can cause a lot of pressure to be upon our person, right? And so we have internal factors too that we don't really pay as much attention to, and it's much easier to blame and only look at all the external factors, which are real and valid, but we also want to make sure that we are tidy in our internal money lives so that we are not adding extra pressure and weight into our own existence and experience by having this stressful and this untidy. Those two together can cause a whole jumble of emotional mess, stress, anxiety, and just money hell, right? It can just be so uncomfortable to live with money in our lives in this way. So if external pressures are there, we want to make sure that our internal world is tidy. And we can do this in a very quick, little Marie Kondo way by asking ourselves, quick checklist, 5 pillars. Am I comfortable, confident, and happy with the results that I'm getting in my money mindsets, savings, budgeting, investing, wills, and legacy? Quick, simple, easy. Ask yourself that 5 checklist and see if your answers are yes. Hopefully it will be a yes in terms of we are comfortable or confident in either results we're getting or the direction that we're taking to improve in this area. So I may not be super confident right now, but I'm definitely moving forward, educating myself, moving in the direction that I want to be going. So yes, I'm good and I'm happy with how I'm going in these areas. So if you are maybe, sort of, kind of in 1 or 2 areas, you might want to go over and try the free samplers at moneymind.global to check whether you could use a bit more of a tidy up in those areas. Because we'll often have like 1 or 2 areas that we're really quite wobbly in and would benefit from taking steps of action to move forward in that area. So it may be, if we're a saver, we may be great at saving, but really not taking much action in investing. If we're a spender, we might be investing a lot, but really not very regular in our savings habits. So we just want to make sure that these foundations are built and that we're happy with how we're going in those areas. So use those checklists. Try the free 10-minute samplers over at the website in these areas where you'll be asked 3 questions on each of these topics, and it will give you more insight into whether you really are just not confident in that area or whether it could use a tidying. Now, if it could use a tidying, the best way to get the fastest results using this framework is to go and buy the paid pillars, which are an excellent price. They're $49 per pillar, but that's taking into account that financial coaching, which this is a style of, financial coaching is starting from $100 an hour. So this is already half the price of that for a financial coaching style format. So it's really good value to just move you in the direction that you might want to go and see if it's helpful or useful to you. So this is a great option, especially before you want to dive into having a financial coach. You just want to check off these pillars. And then if you find that these are not quite enough, you might want to get coaching on top for a much more detailed, personalized plan that is more, not advice, but like guidance that is really specific to you. So this will be like an overview that you can use to check against and say, wow, this is a really great coaching through these areas, and now I want more personalized plan, right? It's the difference between like going to a gym and doing the courses that are at the gym versus having a personal trainer. So a personal trainer will personalize it exactly for your body, but going to a gym and like a group class with other people, you'll still get really good results, but it will just be different, and with a community as well. So with this 5-pillar kind of course, you would want to do the 1 hour pillar for money mindsets, savings, budgeting, investing, wills and legacy, and apply whatever pillar that you wanted to do for 1 week. So that's applying that one pillar throughout the week quite intensely in your mind. It doesn't mean that you have to like do it all the time. It just means that you want it to be there in your mind throughout your day. So if you're budgeting, you want to remember to expense track and make it like your one mission of the day. I'm just going to expense track my spending throughout my day because I'm doing the budgeting pillar and that's my thing for the week. And that's it. And doing so will help you to start to realize where the gaps are in your current habits, where you might want to improve, where you have resistance, what style of budgeting tracking or expense tracking might work for you. And you might find that doing it at the end of the day works, or doing it throughout the day works, like it does for me. Doing it instantly after each transaction, which also works for me. But doing it at the end of the day, I thought would work for me, but it didn't really, because then I'd sometimes get overwhelmed and I'd feel like a bit resentful to have to do that all at the end of the day. So this tracking just throughout the day has worked much better for me. So this is just an example of what you could do, and that type of framework can help tidy our internal money life and internal money space so that our external money pressures don't frustrate us as much. So if your money life frustrates you, try and check if your internals are tidy and not frustrating. And then you can see the differentiation between the external pressures, the internal pressures, and know that you are working on tidying up, cleaning, and getting into place the internal stuff so that the external stuff you can see as just being what it is, but have the confidence to know you have tidied up and are supporting your internal money life, clarity, stability, and this part will help you manage all of that external pressure a little bit better. Won't make it go away, but it will help with how you feel about coping with that extra external pressure outside. Because there will always be external pressure, there will always be internal pressure, and all we can really control is ourselves and the internal side. So hopefully that's a little bit helpful for you. If you want a little bit more of a breakdown in writing, check it out at the blog. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Raven, founder of financial literacy social enterprise MoneyMind. You can see our website, www.moneymind.global, and I'll see you next time.